Gang. My screen all dirty. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Straight up. Let me wipe my screen off real quick. My bad, family. I'm unprepared. Bro, we are getting done so dirty right now, man. We are getting done so dirty. You know what? You know what really irks my nerves, right? What irks my nerves is that how the Atlanta Hawk, it's always people within the Atlanta Hawk fan base who always be on that, to me, this is just my opinion, who always be on some sucker shit, man. It's always somebody, well, it's not the same with Jason Tatum. That, like, why we just all can't get behind our guys for once? Just get behind our guys, man. It's always somebody. Well, Murray shouldn't have done that because that's not the right thing to do. Y'all, you know what I be thinking when they say that, man? I be like, yo, you not watching these games? You not seeing us blatantly getting fouled and they not calling nothing? And then, like on the other end, bro, they had one possession. Trey went in the lane, got body. You know, he drew contact on the body. They didn't call nothing. The very next play, Jaylen Brown did the exact same thing, and they called a foul. He got an and one. I'm like, y'all don't see that, bro. Y'all see me, bro. You see me at these every playoff game we did a watch along, bro. Y'all hear me calling this stuff out, man. Y'all know I'm just not up here tripping. I'm just not up here tripping. I'm seeing it in real time, man. I'm seeing it, and I'm like, they not calling nothing. How many, bro? Game 1 and 2, Al Horford did that moving screen so many times. They just now called it in game 3. Game 1 and 2, he did it the whole time. No call. Then they finally call in game 3. Man. And then, like, bro, just get behind the team, man. That's some shit I be noticing about Atlanta Hawk fans, man. They can't never just get behind the team, get behind the player, man. Well, DeJounte, no, he wrong for that, man. Bro, he frustrated. I'm frustrated, and I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just watching the game. I'm just a fan, bro. And I'm frustrated as a fan. All I'm asking is that the ref calling on both sides. If you're going to let them get physical, you got to let us be physical. Bro, come on, man. And you know what really irked my nerves, man? I'm going to tell you what else irked my nerve, man. Yo, I said this a while back, man. I said this like a year ago, man. I said this. Tell me how y'all feel about this right here, man. I said one of the reasons I like Trae Young, right? And I know people think I don't like Trae Young. I fucking love Trae Young. I got all his shit. Just because I hold him accountable don't mean I don't like him. I got all his shit. I got 2 of his fucking jerseys. My youngest son got his jersey. I got his fucking shoes. I got his fucking rookie card. I even bought the shirt when he cried in the garden. Come on, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I said about Trae Young, man. They was like, yo, Trae Young is Trae Young is good for the coaches of Atlanta. And I was like, bullshit. But then you know what I really thought? Not the city of Atlanta. Trae Young is the epitome of how the NBA treats the Atlanta Hawks, bro. Bro, no matter what we do as an organization, the NBA just hates us. I bet you money. I bet you if Trae Young played for the Lakers, he would be getting all these fucking calls. I bet if Trae Young played for the Knicks, he would be getting all these calls, bro. I'm telling you, man. If because he played for the Atlanta Hawks, though, I'm telling you, it's something. I don't know what it is, man. At first, I was like, maybe it's because we did Neek dirty. But, bro, we got a statue out front for him. I thought we was all good on that front. Bro, I bet you money if Trae Young played, I bet you if he played for the fucking Knicks or the fucking Lakers, he would be getting hella calls, man. This is outrageous. Bro, how you don't see Jason Tatum grab the net? This how grimy, and it's such that they doing us dirty on our own court. How you don't know call he grabbed the net of the rim to block a shot. They didn't call nothing, man. Like, you cannot make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up, bro. They doing us so dirty, man. And I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm always bet on my Hawks. In public, I'm betting on my Hawks. You feel me? But I understand we don't have the players that Boston has. I understand that. Just like I said last night, I understand that they went to the finals. I understand that. I understand that they're that good. They're that good for a reason. But come on, man. The NBA, you really need to call these. Bruh, they're not giving Trae no fucking calls. As much as I be begging this dude to attack the basket, I see why he don't do it. I see why he got to do the floater now. Because if you get any closer, they ain't going to call shit. This is atrocious. And I just don't understand. That's why Atlanta fans just can't get behind the team one fucking time, man. Damn. If this was the Knicks, all them fucking fans would be behind them fucking Knicks, man, if they feel the NBA doing them dirty. That's just amazing how this dude, bro. I bought this up earlier this year, bro. Do you notice? And tell me if I'm tripping. Do you notice the referees refuse to give Trae Young continuation? Bro, I'll be sitting here like, how the fuck did he not? How's this not a shooting foul? Bro, they've been doing it all season, but I be trying to sit here and not blame the refs and shit. But, bro, this shit is too blatant, man. This is the playoffs. The Celtics should be able to beat us without the refs' assistance. Bro, he don't get no continuation, my guy. Like, that shit is crazy, man. It's like they just stopped giving him the shit. They'll call up a foul, be like, no, you wasn't shooting this on the floor. But anybody else do it, they give him continuation. I be like, bruh. And I'm so mad. I'm so angry, man, that Coach Quinn not even fucking saying shit, bruh. He not even saying shit. He should be defending the players, man. Come on. Why is DeJounte Murray running up on a referee, dog? DeJounte shouldn't have to run up on a referee because he should already know that the coach ran up on that mug. The coach called him out in the press conference. Damn. I ain't saying Quinn got to be hardcore, but he could say, you know what? I'm not feeling how the officiating is being called in this game tonight. Something. But damn, bro, like this shit is out of control, bro. I can't even, bro. I bet you Trae Young got less than 5 continuation calls, bro, in the past 20 games. I put money on it. Every time bro, and I be sitting here complaining about these dudes not attacking the basket. I see why they don't attack the basket. I see why they don't attack the basket, bro. I see why they don't, because we ain't gonna get a bro. Dre Hunter went up in the lane and they Marcus Smart mobbed them in game 3. Excuse me, in game 2. He mobbed them and they didn't call nothing. I was like, bro, what are we watching here? I'm not sitting here not complaining about fouls. Bro, I'm not complaining about no tippy tap shit, dog. I'm complaining about, bro, full blatant fouls that they not calling, but they calling for the Celtics. I wouldn't have a problem if they wasn't calling on us. Bro, do y'all know in game 2, the Celtics only had 8 fucking fouls? Did y'all know that? 8 in a whole game, bro. In an NBA game, you telling me the Celtics only fouled 8 times? Bro, come on, man. This is not... Bro, come on, dog. And then Murray, bro, listen to me. Jason Tatum was mad, bro. We was watching it. Y'all can go back and look. Go watch the watch along. I was like, as soon as Tatum did it, I was like, hey, that's a fucking tag. That's a tag. But they trying to justify it, and I know they had this. I know they planned it. Because at the press conference, Tatum talking about he was trying to scare Trae Young. Trae won't even looking at him when he got up. So how the hell you trying to scare somebody who ain't even looking in your direction? Bro, I'm like, these dudes is cap. Man. Bro, we getting done dirty, dog. Listen, we already not, bro. We a 500 ball club. That's what our records say we are. We are who we are. You feel me? We're a 500 ball club, man. We don't need the refs doing us dirty too. We don't need y'all. We already know we a mid-table team, man. We a middle-of-the-pack team, 500. The Celtics don't need y'all assistance. We can help out. We can lose the game ourselves. They don't need y'all help. We'll find a way to lose it. This is crazy, man. How the hell how has Trae Young been to the lane 92 times and he only been fouled twice? Does that even sound realistic? He attacked the basket 92 times and he's been fouled twice? Bro, come on. I could understand he was fouled 15 times. I don't have a problem. They said twice. Are we for real? Who believes that? Does anybody believe that in the playoffs against us? What? Who believes that? Come on, man. He been fouled twice out of 92 times. Bro, I bet you Tatum and Brown can't attack the basket 5 times without a fucking whistle being blown. Bruh, if I wasn't in this garage, I would be turned up for real. And then people get mad at Murray because he ran up on the ref. They doing us dirty, dog. The coach ain't saying nothing. The coach had an interview and he said he think the game being called clean. Obviously, your player don't think that, Quinn Snyder, or he wouldn't have ran up on the ref. Come on, man. Only fouled out of 90 attempts. That's crazy. You can't go. I'm going to tell you right now. You can't go to no park outside and drive the lane 5 times without a foul being called. Come on, man. Nobody think that's crazy. Nobody think that's out of line. I don't mind losing, man, but damn, the refs they so blatant with it, bro. But when Jason Tatum grabbed the net and they didn't do nothing, I was like, You got 3 refs. None of y'all saw him grab the net. That's 6. That's 6 eyes. Bruh, I mean, listen, they done suspended Murray. Hey, the NBA, man, I'm gonna tell you, when they want you to lose, the NBA was like, hey man, suspend Murray ass because we don't want to take no chances. They gotta play 2 more games. We ain't taking no chances of them playing 2 more games. We gonna end this shit right now for them. Hey, suspend Murray for the next game so we can end this shit and move on to what the people want to see. That's what they said. That's what they said. They said we don't want this game to go we don't want this series to go no longer. Suspend his ass so we can beat these boys and they can move to the next round. We hurting, dog. And I don't know, bro. Game 5, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Game 5, I'm at the point I just don't want to go up there and get blown out, man. I just don't want to get blown out. Let's go out there with some fight. Hopefully, Quinn got to play somebody new. Maybe AJ, because you know Bogey gonna start. Let me drop the link just in case anybody want to tap in, man. I ain't trying to take up all y'all time. I just got to get this shit off my chest, man, because I am heated, bro. I am heated. But, I mean, what you do? You going to start Bogey? Trey, Bogey, Hunter, John. Man, let's talk about John Collins, man. I feel so bad for Collins, bro. I feel so bad for John Collins, man. Like, it's almost like the organization just set his ass up to fail. That's what it seemed like. Like, he just got set up to fail, bro. Like, why they got my man shooting these threes, dog? Why do they have him shooting these threes? They know that, bro. Are you telling me, this is for Nate McMillan and Quinn Snyder, you telling me when y'all see him in practice, is he making these threes in practice, bro? Is he making these in practice? Because when he come to the game, he don't make them. And I be trying, bro. I be trying to hold it down for John, man. But listen, that other night he shot that brick from 3. I was like, man, we in trouble. Let me bring on the homies, man. Tanju up in the building, the homie Greg up in the building. What's good, family?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Watching the Cheetahs.
I mean, I'm watching the same games you've been watching them on. You know, we've been frustrated all series, but I mean, some of those calls are kind of crazy though. Especially last night when he grabbed the net. I'm like, wow, that's crazy though. That is crazy.
And they didn't call nothing. I'm like,
not even a basket interference or anything. That's what you're supposed to call.
See, that's what I started tripping in game 2 when they when the Hawks was up, and then they basically shut us down. We was doing fine. We were up, and then they let Boston come back, and then as soon as Boston got a lead, then they called the first foul. It was like wait, what the hell just happened? So, I mean, ever since game 2, I was, I've been on that shit. But like you said, Jason Tatum pushing the ref, and they reviewed it, and they said that that was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of it. Shit, I'm glad we all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, I know we ain't got the best team, but we ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that bad, and we actually started coming out here competing with the Celtics. And that pissed off everybody because there wasn't pretty much everybody had us getting swept.
Yeah,
Everybody had us getting swept. Everybody had us getting beat by Miami. If you really want to talk about it.
yeah, they did.
So the
They
fact
had
that we out here competing with the number 2, you know, they don't like that.
yeah. And then what's crazy to me though, we all know the NBA is soft, but goddamn, I don't think nobody playing that good of a good defense to only get 8 fouls.
Bro, they had 8 fouls in game 2, bro.
8 fouls in a game. That means playing some immaculate defense, like sliding your feet, using it, man. I'm like 8 fouls. Oh, that's crazy. When I see
they
like,
doing this. You want to trip me out, man? Is how just blatant that they just doing it. It's just blatant, bro. They call it
so obvious.
They call a trap on Jalen Johnson. He didn't even trap, man.
It's so obvious. It's obvious that they want it in the series.
They did it so dirty in game 5, bro. Game 5, I told you, man. The NBA said, "Hey, we don't even want to take a chance of the Hawks winning. We want this shit over right now, so we can get Sixers, Celtics."
Yep.
You notice that they already talking about it.
Oh yeah.
They already talking about the Sixers versus Celtics, so that should be crazy. Trading up there and we won that game.
And then it's crazy, like all the illegal screens that they've been getting away since game 1.
Bro, Horford been doing it the whole series, dog. Bro, and then they was calling a Conwu for shit. Conwu would just stand there and they called it a moving screen, illegal screen. I'm like, he didn't even move.
Right. I'm like, that illegal screen. I don't know if y'all seen that one he did on Dre Hunter, but bro,
and they call a foul on Hunter.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't think they called the foul. Tatum made the 3, and he just made the 3. But I be watching the games, and I'm like, damn, do the Celtics really is good from 3? Like they got shooters, but it ain't no way they getting that wide every time you shoot.
Don't get me wrong now. You know, we still suck on defense.
Yeah, we suck on defense.
Don't get me wrong now. We ain't no world beaters, but I mean, damn. The Celtics don't need the refs' help to beat us.
Man.
Usually we find a way to trick off games. What's good, D-Rock?
What's good, man?
Yeah, we do find a way to trick off some games, though, man. Man.
I don't know how we're going to, bro.
I'm watching
to get blown out up in Boston, man. Just don't get blown out.
That's not, and I lose at least lose go out fighting, you know. We already don't got Murray. I mean, Murray he's been decent for us this series, you know. So
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I ain't lying. I don't got a problem with Murray, man. I'm glad he ran up on that ref.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't have a problem with it either.
I don't got a problem with it, man.
Nope, sure don't.
I'm glad he ran up on him, let his ass know, because Quinn Snyder ain't said nothing about these refs, dog.
Not one thing he said this year.
What?
Not one thing he said.
What do they call it?
What's that?
Quinn was like, they're calling the game clean. What are they calling clean?
Yeah, he said he said I feel the game is being called clean. I'm like, what? What is you watching?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Then I don't know what we're gonna do with John Collins, bro.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. How would you use it?
The best thing you can do with Collins, man, you gotta put him on the elbow, man. He's not a 3-point shooter, dog. So
no, he's not.
I don't know why why Quinn still got him shooting threes. He put him down at the block. I mean, hell, we could try anything now. Shit.
Even put him at least the free throw line or something.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
on top of the key of the free throw.
It probably be Trey, Bogey, Hunter, Collins, Capella. So when Trey come out at the 6-minute mark,
AJ.
How can put who? AJ or Aaron Holiday?
AJ, yeah. You said Trey.
You still got Aaron Holiday?
Oh shit, we get Aaron Holiday.
Quinn Snyder,
we haven't.
He don't want to play.
I don't want to see Aaron Holiday play.
We haven't played AJ either.
You need a point guard.
Aaron. It's gonna have to be
So
Aaron.
it's gonna have to be Aaron. Like you need a point guard when Trey come out that game at that 6-minute mark, unless he rotated and keep Trey in like he do Murray, but Trey still gonna have to come out at the beginning of the second. So
And then I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see they gonna start doubling Trey because like he the only ball handler. So Trey
man,
gonna
they gonna blitz his ass so hard, bro. I can
gonna
already
be-
see it happening.
Trey
What's
gonna
up,
be
John?
gassed, man. He gonna be gassed tomorrow.
Bro, they gonna blitz his ass because they know we ain't gonna have no other ball handler out there. Hopefully, Bogey can handle the ball. At least
Yeah.
with Aaron Holiday, they ain't gonna waste no time trying to double Aaron Holiday. So, I mean, Quinn gonna have to pull some shit out of his ad just so we make the shit respectable.
Yeah. You gonna have to leave JJ out there. He's a good ball handler though. At 6'9". You got to put him out there with Aaron Holiday as well.
And then you're gonna rotate Capella. So don't nothing that much really change for us.
Yeah.
We just got to find out where you're gonna get another 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists from.
Well, I mean, DeAndre can make. I mean, I don't know if he can repeat what he did last game, but he's gonna have to.
You know what's wrong? You know what's wrong with Hunter, man? He get frustrated easy. What I notice about Hunter, when he misses first couple shots, he'll stop shooting the ball for a minute.
Yeah.
But when he make them, he be hunting for the ball. So hopefully, he can get it cracking, man.
I think so. He had a good game.
I wouldn't put no money on it though. I wouldn't bet on it.
No money. But
Now,
no. Somebody told me bet $20, Hunter gonna give me 25 tomorrow. I'd be like, hell no. Yeah, I don't think he could give me another 25, man.
He could probably give us 18, maybe.
and more than the points, you took a dog away.
Yeah.
You took a dog away that don't care nothing about no Boston Garden, don't care nothing about no Boston Celtic. They knew exactly what they were doing. And this ownership group better say something about this crap, or we gonna have a problem. We're gonna have us a major problem if this ownership group doesn't stand up and say something about this crap. Now, how on God's green earth do you allow Tatum to play and not DeJounte Murray? Okay, how do you allow that to happen? You know, and thing is, they said they looked at it and it didn't rise to the level of a flagrant foul or a technical foul or anything of that nature. You pushed the referee.
Exactly.
Okay, you pushed it. All right. Now my thing is, now let Trae Young or anybody from the Hawks push a referee. Hell, Trae Young got a tech just throwing the ball to the referee.
Right. That's crazy. I remember that.
See, and I've been telling y'all, all year long. You got to make your own reputation. You can't be sitting up here letting folk punk you, high-fiving them, valuing the walk through at the end of the game where everybody hug up and buck up or whatever. Hell no. This team has got to get a reputation for being dirty, for being nasty, knocking some folk on the ground, doing whatever it takes to win, because Boston has no hesitation in doing so.
Sure
Just like I was saying, and I see Demond, you picked up on it. People talking about, well, the ref swallowed their whistle and letting them play. Okay, that's just carte blanche license for them to do what they've been doing and to keep pushing the envelope until the doggone ref call it. And you see, they not calling it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, just like it was when I was playing out there in the street, semi-pro ball, all those places where I was playing ball, ref, if you don't clean it up, I'm gonna clean it up. Something's gonna have to happen, because see, I'm not coming out here. If I wanted to play football, I have on pads, helmet, and some shorts. I did not come out here to get embarrassed, to get hurt on some bullshit that you are allowing to happen out here on this floor.
Yeah.
No. And see, I'm telling you, your ownership group and your head coach, and just like you said, Demond, now, he challenged a call way late in the doggone game instead of challenging one early. It was about 3 or 4 of them he could have challenged, especially that bullshit that they called on Trae Young when Smart went back court after he had caught the ball in the front court, trying to say that Trae fouled him.
Yep.
You know,
He didn't challenge it.
Yeah.
I mean, now the thing is, all right. Now, no points were scored, but you gave that man the possession. Then on the 3-point shot, the man kicked his leg out. That's supposed to take away the points and assess a foul on him. But no, you're gonna let him keep the points too? Hell no.
Oh yeah, with that Capella, with Capella.
No. Smart was it Capella that they called that foul on when he kicked his leg out?
Yeah, that was on Capella.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. Man, come on, man. See, that's why I'm glad I didn't go to the game yesterday. I let me see what time it is. I'd probably be just getting out of jail right now.
That didn't make any sense to me either. I'm like, if he got fouled, they would have gave him the and one. But since he didn't get fouled, he kept that don't make any sense. I thought if he get off the foul, you take the points away too.
John,
of taking the and one away and not the points.
John, I was so mad. I was mad all day today.
Yeah. Oh, I saw you this morning. I
was mad all day today. And that's before I even found out Murray was getting suspended. I was already mad at these.
Hey,
man, they could have gave him they could have gave him like a little 25,000 fine.
They shouldn't have gave him shit, man.
Yeah.
Look,
I put that shit, bro. I put that shit on the coach because Quinn. This is what I need Quinn to understand. Murray going after a ref shows frustration.
Yep.
He shouldn't have to go after the ref if he knew the coach was speaking up on their behalf.
Yeah.
Like Quinn should have said something at a press conference. Like they embarrassing us in public. Don't be walking up to them refs during the game, before the game. Call their ass up. You making $8 million or $25,000 fine ain't gonna hurt. Ain't gonna stop your family from eating.
Right.
No, the organization's supposed to pay that. The organization's supposed to pay that. You know, he ain't supposed to have to worry about it.
But Mark Cuban, when he think he getting jerked, he gonna say some shit. I don't know what the fuck. Tony Russell always got something to say. Back in the day, trying to build a team. Now he's what the fuck he at now?
Now he down there spearheading that doggone gully project where they building up the railroad guts. He trying to put buildings and stuff all down there in that railroad guts where the old dome was. That's his main concern. That's why he turned the team over to somebody else.
Hey, what up, fellas?
What's going on? Oh, what's up, RJ?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, man, listen, man. I know y'all heard that 92-90 game, that BS they were talking about, man. All that was straight up frustration you saw out there on the court, man. That's all that was, man.
Yeah.
And I think one of the most egregious acts that I saw, man, you know, my grandfather used to always tell me how bad the rivalry was between Boston and Atlanta. And, man, watching this game, bro, it really shows, man, there's a lot of hate between these two teams, man, because I remember he used to tell me all the time, man, they used to cheat the Hawks like that in games like that, man, where the refs would it'd come down to that decision making, man. You can't make decisions like that in the heat of the battle, man, to cost teams victories. Because granted, we didn't play well, but I'm telling you, man, Boston didn't play well either, man. And that game was definitely winnable. That game was definitely winnable, man.
Oh, yeah. We was like within 7 points every time.
And every time we got close, it was another call. It was
another call.
Back. But man, hey John, they wasn't really letting nobody really talk nothing on the radio, man. Everybody who tried to call in, they were, they were really screening people. They didn't want nobody really saying nothing too tough, man.
Yeah. And see, hey, tomorrow morning, that first show where they had this wake up call or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna say one thing and I'm gonna say something else. Now y'all gonna have to use your 5-second delay or whatever the hell it is, but y'all gonna get another piece because see, 92-9, they have sold all the way out. Them jokers done sold all the way out. I mean, they don't want you talking bad about the Hawks. They don't want you talking bad about the Falcons because they flagship station for both of those teams.
So
So
Mike Bell do it. He talked bad about the Hawks.
But see, the thing about Mike Bell is that, okay, Mike Bell will go into production meeting because, see, I've talked to some people who, when 680 The Fan had both the Hawks and the Falcons, they would tell them not to put me on. They would tell them not to put me on because I'd have my foot in their so far up in their ass they be tasting leather for a week about that bullshit that they were trying to tell people about what was going on with the team. Okay, all during the time where some of y'all might remember, some of y'all might not, when you had Jerry Glanville here, you had Taylor Smith, and you had Ken Harrop, and Taylor Smith didn't know anything about the team. They brought Lester Archambault in for them to cut him because from Green Bay. They brought Lester Archambault in to cut him from Green Bay because Green Bay, if they had cut him, they would have owed him a lot of money. So if we got him and cut him, that money would have went away. Glanville didn't even know that the man was coming. He looked up on the practice field and said, "Who is that?" "That's Archambault. We don't worry about him. We're gonna cut him." I said, "No, the hell we ain't. That man's staying." And that man ended up playing in the doggone Super Bowl.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, John. Hey, man. This was street basketball here, man. The Boston Celtics were playing street basketball last night, man.
Yeah.
There were so many plays, man. Because, like I said, I go back and rewatch all these games, man. The Boston Celtics were literally pushing the limit to see what they could get away with. That's how bad it was. Because they were like, man, calling them, man. What was the play with Marcus Smart, man? He practically slapped. He daggone pushed Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they call a foul on Bogey.
And they called the foul on Bogey. And then right after that play, it was somebody that was under the rim who literally got pushed in the back by it might have been Horford right out, and that was like the next play. And the foul was just so egregious, and the ref was right. It was like, well, I guess I gotta call it now because you did it right in front of me, man. This was straight up street basketball, man, and we couldn't even return it because every time we tried to do it, it was a foul, man. And but I understand people say, hey, man, you can't let the refs do this. Bro, let me tell you something, man. A ref can make or break a game, bro. They can.
I was just gonna say that.
I can't subscribe to when people are saying, hey, man, you can't just blame it all on the refs. Why not? Why the hell not?
They the ones that make the call.
They dictate the game.
And they made these calls in crucial situations.
Yeah.
Not just like, okay, that wouldn't matter that much. Man, these were bad calls made in crucial situations of the game, man. Hey, man, I was so Demond, I had watched your 6-minute clip, man, when you were going off, man. I was like, yo, I think any real Hawks fan, that's how we felt, man. I literally felt cheated. I really felt the boys got cheated out this game, man.
Yeah, bro.
You see, I'm in the listen, man. I was so mad this morning. I was like, I gotta say something. I said, you know what? Let me just make me a video, man, and just air it. I've been mad all day. Yeah. That's why as soon as I came home, I came in the garage, man, so I wouldn't be so angry on the show, bro. Because, bro, we blatantly getting cheated, disrespected.
Yeah.
And like I was listening to 929 the game. I think it was Dukes and Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And this will get me, man. I hate when people act like as fans we don't understand shit. Like we know Murray shouldn't have hit the ref, we know that.
Yeah.
Right.
But as a fan, as a station, the flagship station for you're supposed to support that man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All you got to do is say, you know what? He was upset, but we understand the frustration. We know why he's doing it.
And you know what, man?
Those dudes, they not fans of the Hawks.
Nah.
Man. Hey, see, a lot of these dudes that be in radio, man, they're like transplants. They got a cush little job. They ain't gonna rock that type of boat. Because man, when a lot of the Hawks fans were talking about, man, how they not gonna suspend Jason Tatum? they were making excuses for Jason Tatum. They were like, "Oh, no, Jason Tatum was in the heat of the moment."
Yeah,
and we wasn't.
And we wasn't.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm people making excuses for Jason Tatum, but then going goddamn crucified. But you know what? This is the type of stuff where a player might say, you know what? I don't think I want to re-sign with this team.
Yeah.
This would be the type of stuff that say, nah, I don't like the way the media is presenting me, and I ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? And Dukes and Bear, they should really consider stuff like that as well, because players look at stuff like that, man. Yeah. Players look at stuff like that.
Because it was the same thing. Now, Steak Shapiro, I caught his show. And he was talking about, well, he should have been smarter than that, should have been smarter. I said, look, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It's just like Chris Rock used to always say. I might not agree with it, but I understand.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
I understand. Because the thing is now, you in front of your home crowd.
Right.
You got an opportunity. You had many opportunities to win. We got the lead down to 3 points at one time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if it was us that messed it up and we didn't win the game, I can accept that. I know who to put this. I know who to point this shoe at. Okay. Right. But if it's us and the officials helping the other team win the game, hell no. Yeah, I'm liberal with this size 13 hobnail boot. Everybody gonna get a piece.
Right.
Especially the official. Because see, look, man, your job. Now, see, the only thing I want you to do is call it fair. Call it fair.
Call it down the middle.
If I fouled a man, call the foul on me. But if he fouled me the same way, I want that same call. Right. I want that same call. And Demond, how many times did I call out makeup call on that game last night?
Yeah, man, you were doing that like the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when people argue with me, I'm like, are you watching the game? Like, how many times we sat in that watch along complain about the calls? Watching us not, bro. How many times we sat there and watched Jason Tatum throw that off arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it. He does it every play.
How many times we sat right there? Remember, Trey went and drove the lane, got body, he didn't get no call. Right. Then Brown came right back down, did the exact same thing. They gave him a foul.
Yeah.
And you notice Trey no longer gets no continuation calls.
Yeah, right. I know. I know.
Every time he get fat, it's on the floor. I'm like, bro, are you? And then, man, it's blatant, bro. And I'm telling you, RJ, I'm telling you, if Quinn would have said something publicly, then you don't got Murray running up on the ref, bro.
Right.
Like you got to show your team in public that you see the same thing and you supporting them.
Yeah,
it's like what one of y'all said. It's like what one of y'all said. Why is Hawks fans 92 not a game? Why are they making excuses for Tatum?
Exactly. They made excuses for him because they literally said, "Oh, he did that in the heat of the moment." Those were their exact words, and I was like, "So Murray wasn't that?" Nah, man, that don't make no sense to me. But I'm gonna tell you though, man, the foul that really ticked me off was when Tatum grabbed the net and pulled himself up to block a shot, bro. That was highly disrespectful. See. Let me tell you something, man.
And they didn't call nothing.
They didn't call nothing.
Because you know what, RJ, that was the only way he was going to block that layup back up there. That was the only way.
They didn't call basket nothing.
Man, let me tell you, man.
Like it didn't even happen.
If I was on that sideline, boy, they would have had the game would have been shut down for about a good 20 minutes, bro. Because we about to have it out right now, man.
Bro.
And then, God, what's the dude's name? Al Horford, man. Al Horford gonna get somebody injured, man.
Bro, all them
dudes injured, bro. Al Horford was, man. There was a play, man, where Trey was, he was going down. He didn't have the ball, but we were on offense. He was going down. Horford literally had an arm bar on freaking Trae Young, man. Like halfway down the court. I'm sitting up here like, bro, you just gonna let the man play WWE out here? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But I'm telling you, man, It's I think legit, and I don't like to do conspiracy theories, but man, I think it's sports politics, man. I really do. And when I say sports politics, I'm talking about there are just certain teams and certain players the
They get
NBA wants to feature.
away. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I truly believe that, man. There's teams and there's certain players the NBA wants to feature, and unfortunately, we don't have any of those guys that they really want to feature on our sideline.
Yeah.
So they make the excuses, man. I call it I think back in the day they used to call it the Jordan rule, like where certain players got certain calls in certain situations, you know. But man, this was probably the worst referee NBA game that I've seen, man. This was horrible, man. Horrible.
It's funny how people acting like DeJounte just ran up on the ref. It's just
for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But you know, like I said, see, stuff like that really bothers me with the flagship station because, like I said before, this would be something Murray would like. Let's just say that gets back to him. Oh, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. Okay, bump your contract. I'm going to go test free agency.
Yeah,
y'all can't offer me nothing to come back because y'all don't even stand up for your team for real. Y'all rather cape for the other team. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, in all honesty, man, I really never really like listening to 92.9 The Game. I don't really even like listen to the fan either when they talk baseball because for one, it's very biased, and two, they don't really. These people are not real fans. They're not fans, man. These people are transplants, man. I can't stand stuff like that. Murray had, you know, granted, like John said, hey, I didn't like it, but I understand it.
And it all could have been avoided, RJ, if the coach would have opened his mouth.
Yes, man. And I want to speak on Snyder too, man.
I don't even feel like Murray should have got suspended. It wasn't even
hey, listen, if you're gonna suspend him, you suspend Tatum. It's the same thing. You suspend Murray, you need to suspend Tatum.
Murray didn't even bump him that hard, bro.
He really didn't. You know what? That reminds me when Trey
really hit a
basketball.
If you look at it again, he really hit him by accident. He didn't mean to hit him.
Yeah. He put a little chest on, but
man, that reminds me when Trey threw that basketball at the ref. Man, I was like, man, stop whining, bro. He just literally gave you the ball, bro. Like, chill out.
Yeah, he overly aggressive threw the ball.
Quinn is not He's not taking up for the team, man.
Right.
I'll put that on Twitter, bro. Scary dog.
Yeah, man.
I don't think he is.
Well, man, he definitely should have been out there fighting for his guys, man. I don't. That's a bad sign as a head coach because that really kind of reminds me of Lloyd Pierce. You remember how when Trey would get those fouls and Lloyd Pierce would be in the media talking about you know, that ain't, bro. That's your guy, though. That's your guy. You don't need to be doing that to your guy. You know, so yeah, man. I thought Snyder, man, that was a punk move, man, that he didn't really stand up for his guys, man. That was a real punk move.
At least
I don't think he is either.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no.
Nate would argue sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, Boston, whether it be the baseball team, the basketball team, or the Patriots, they are cheaters from way back.
Yes, sir.
Way back. Now, the basketball team, the NBA allowed them jokers to be in that Boston Garden from 1928 to 1995 with no air conditioning in the place.
Yeah.
You sitting up there in a place with 14 or 15,000 stinking guineas with another stinking team on the other side. Then on top of that, when the Lakers used to go up there and play them, they cut the heat on in the locker room. All kind of stuff these jokers used to do, and the referees didn't get it. And it's not just us that used to get jobbed by the referees playing Boston. Used to be LA, used to be Houston, used to be every team in the league. If you played Boston or went to Boston Garden, they had dead spots in the floor that they never did tell anybody else, but they knew where they were. And that's what they would do. From you over there to the dead spot.
And you know, John and Damon, man, y'all can attest to this. You know, I was a kid in the 90s, man. Like I was born in 90s, so I don't really remember. But my granddad used to always tell me, man, he said, man, when the Hawks played Boston, he said, you need to expect foul play from the refs and the players, and they don't get called. Because even if you go back and look at some of the old tapes of Dominique Wilkins when he would play Boston in his squads, man, all those low down dirty calls, man. Just
and I'm gonna tell you right now, them refs, game 5, them refs, they're gonna put this shit out. They're gonna put us out our misery early.
Yeah.
Watch.
oh yeah.
Hey, and the reason, and see now, y'all been hearing me saying that we need to start unnecessarily vicious fouling folk. Do you know what killed all that stuff up there in Boston?
When you start giving it to them right back.
The bad boys.
Yeah.
When the bad boys started knocking them on their ass, that got all that. Got all that.
The problem is, John, we ain't got enough fouls, man. All they're gonna do is foul us, just call us for foul, man.
That's crazy though.
That's why I said start bringing them folk in off the bench. If they can't shoot, that's at least 6 fouls you can use on somebody. That's the way Detroit used to always do. Detroit used to just throw fouls at them, just beat them up all day long. I mean, see, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna have to do. Cause see now, if like I tell y'all, when I play ball, especially out there at Pittman Park and all them other places, you gonna push off, you gonna either lose a finger or I'm gonna snatch your arm out the socket.
Well, see, that's the thing, man. When you foul like that, man, you got to come back and make that other team, that other person regret that. He gonna have to think twice about that. He gonna have to think twice about that. Hey, I can foul you, but it's coming back. And it might come back 10 times what you just dished out,
Yeah. I mean, thing is now, these jokers, they felt free to do it. They said it was okay. Nobody wasn't gonna say anything about it. But see, thing is, and as long as we take it, they're gonna keep doing it.
And I'm gonna tell you, John, this, John. See, the game we saw last night, games like that are dangerous because you can get guys hurt like that. And I'm not just talking about, the Hawks. I'm talking about Boston players as well, because players are like, yo, y'all are letting all this stuff slide. See, now you're gonna get somebody to get out there, they might throw a punch. Because now you can't for real. You know what I'm saying? Because the referees are not calling those types of plays, man. Because I'm telling you, man, hey, listen, y'all, if y'all got the game recorded, I'm telling you, go back and watch some of these fouls, bro. We had guys literally getting hit in the face, pushed, getting arm barred, getting slapped. I'm telling you, man.
I think, you know what, man?
People to get hurt.
You know what? I think, bro. Quinn Snyder, man.
Yeah.
And see, that's why,
bro. He don't. People hating on me, man, because I said, bro, he do not stand for, bro. He don't stand for the players. He don't protect the players.
Yeah.
He should have been calling out that officiating after game 1.
Yeah.
Hell, especially after game 2 when they got 8 fouls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't heard him say, bro. Did y'all see the interview that Brant Rowland just did with him when he found out DeJounte Murray got suspended?
No, I didn't see that. What did he say?
No.
On Twitter, man. Go watch it, bro. This dude looks so defeated, bro.
I sent it in the chat. The one I sent in the chat.
Yeah, he don't even look like
he was just basically.
Hey man, man, I'm gonna say this,
weak, bro. Like he has no idea what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Hey man, I want to ask this question to the chat. Do you think he's doing this because he kind of already has an idea who he gonna keep on his roster? And he's just like, F these players, because I'm seeing the guys that I want to come in here and I'm gonna fight for them guys.
Wait, are we talking about the coach?
Yeah, I'm talking about the coach.
Oh, look at this. Look what Solution put.
Yeah.
The Jazz had an account for him based on him not having an opinion. Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Oh, wow. Now that's
I called it, bro. I could tell, bro, he not standing up for the players. The other interview, dog, he said he felt that the officiating was fair, was clean.
Wow, no, hell.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when your player run up on that ref like that, it's because you're not defending them.
Yeah.
Bro, he may be doing it on purpose, like you said, RJ. I mean,
hey, that's my thoughts, because I'm sitting up here like, man, hey, listen, man. If I was like I said, man, when Jason Tatum pulled himself up on that net, bro, I would have been in mid-court A
Bruh,
ref
for
gonna have to
real.
talk to me. This
Yeah,
game
he
is
didn't even
this
say,
game
like,
is shut
how
down.
you don't
Somebody
argue
have to talk
that?
to me.
Yeah.
How
I
you
don't-
don't argue, bro? He
Bro.
literally grabbed the net and
Listen,
pulled himself
hey,
up.
It was like,
listen.
And
If I was a
pulled-
coach, I would be in
Hey,
mid-court.
RJ, he did it in front of 17,000 people, and they didn't call nothing.
Bro, like I said before, I would have been in mid-court. Hey, game is shut down until somebody come talk to me. Game is shut down. Ain't nobody playing until
How
somebody
you
come
don't
talk
call
to me.
that?
yeah,
I would have been kicked out the game. I would have been kicked out the game. I would have.
Remember, hey, we was
Yeah.
watching the
I would've
game.
got
We was watching
kicked
the
out.
game. We was like, what
The
the
ball and flung it
too.
up in the stand. Now
Hey,
y'all go
remember
find
we was watching the game. We was like, they not gonna call that. They just,
Right.
like, how you got 3 refs, 17,000 people, and you don't see a 6'9" guy grab the net of the rim, and pull himself up to block a shot?
Block the shot. Bro,
Everybody, right.
that was the worst
Everybody-
foul of the whole game, and that ticked me off from then on, bro. Man, listen, I'm gonna
And
tell you.
I know they
But see-
looking at that too. I know they
but
was
see,
looking. at the rim.
That's why I say, man, as a referee, though, you have to be very careful with stuff like that because see that you remember that's how guys get into fights like that on the NBA court, man. That's how people can really get hurt when people are getting knocked down,
Right.
beat up, and ain't nothing being called. That's a fight, man. That's a fight, man.
Y'all
Yeah.
see, hey, I'm gonna make
That's the biggest issue.
I'm gonna go follow
Hey,
this Twitter
yeah.
account, man. It's
Yeah.
Owens Tech. Let me go follow this Twitter account. I
Man,
could tell he don't say shit, man. He weak,
Not
bro.
Quincy.
look here. I'm gonna make them put plexiglass around the floor. It's gonna be like hockey.
Hey, nah, John, it's gonna be like one of them stoves in the hood, man.
You know what I mean? I
Hey
mean,
man, I wish.
you know,
Did y'all
now-
see about the Boston coach got hired for Houston?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, Udoka.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
Udoka down going to Houston.
That's
Yeah.
good for them. That young
Yeah,
squad.
that's what we
Udoka
should
going to
have got.
Houston.
Man, I wish
I was just gonna say that, Damon. I was just gonna say that.
I
That's what I
wish we
was
did.
pushing for, but everybody they always looking for a company guy. No, he slept with the dude's wives. I don't care.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I give him everybody one.
Bring that nigga
I
over
don't
here.
care, man. Everybody
I don't
one.
care what he did with
That's
the
not even
executive
our
wife.
business.
Is he winning
cares?
games? That's all I
Right.
care.
Who cares?
Hey, man, your wife took one for the
Listen,
team. How about that?
This the only 2 things that's gonna disqualify you from me fucking with you. Don't do shit with kids and don't beat fucking women. I don't give a fuck what else you do off the court if we winning games. Just
Right.
don't do those 2, and we good. Don't beat
Right.
or rape nobody, and don't mess with no kids. All this other shit, sleeping with somebody's wife, I don't
Who
care.
cares? They all do it in the damn NBA.
I was gonna say they all do it. I mean,
They all do
I
it.
don't care, but it's cats in here to be like, no, oh man, cause he slept with the dude wife, and he not a real man.
Man,
He's not honored.
But
I don't care about that nonsense bullshit.
Look.
I've been
Hey,
listening.
hey,
to
All-Star
players.
weekend. Who ain't sleeping with somebody else or somebody else?
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
man, shoot, All-Star weekend ain't nothing but a doggone 7-day orgy.
Yeah.
So,
I
man,
mean, I'm
you know,
serious, man. That's all it is, man.
Thank you for the
I
insight,
remember
brother.
when it was here in Atlanta, I
right?
couldn't get no doggone dance. I couldn't pay for them. I
Hey,
couldn't
man.
afford them.
You know,
I'll
hey,
say though, man, one thing that just outside of the refs, though, I will say this, man. The Hogs as a team, bro, and this is a team effort, man. We got to improve our 3-point shooting, man. Like
Yeah.
Trey has to get better. From Trey on down, man, we got to get better at 3-point shooting, man.
man,
That needs to be like a big focus this offseason, bro. Because you
Oh,
can't you
See-
need to have like at least 2 or 3 of your starters need to be able to knock down the 3 ball consistently, man. I don't care who they are, honestly. But 2
4.
or 3 of them got to
Can I,
knock
can I
down
th-
the ball.
can I throw in rebounding?
Yeah.
Rebounding and defense.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I don't think the team will ever get good at defense, but I think they can improve that 3-point shot, though. Them
Yeah.
boys are just, I don't know, man. You know, defense to me is a IQ aspect,
Yeah.
and I don't really think our players really have it, to be honest, because they
Well,
just
see,
Yeah.
Well, see, this is the problem now. I think we were pretty good last night on defensive rebounds, okay, but we wasn't turning them into points.
Right.
We wasn't turning them into points, okay. Then offensive rebounds, we weren't turning them into points either.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thing is that okay, what is the sense of getting good at rebounding? Which I know this is what you need to do, but you got to seal the deal with 2 points on your end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you know what, man? You know what? Hey, when I be looking at Quinn, I thought he was gonna be a goon because he looked crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
He do, yo.
Yeah,
He looked like the Joker.
He
look like he sniffed a little line.
He looked like the Joker.
It's like he wake up just amped, like he just wake up angry. I mean,
My man did a line this morning.
Hey, John, no, you didn't, John. Stop it, John.
Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
hey, but then he get on the interview like looking, bro. He looked so defeated today, bro. I was like, really, this the coach, bro?
He hadn't had none today.
Bro, I'm like, you can't put on a false facade just for the fucking interview. He looked defeated, bro.
He looked like he regretted it.
Yeah, like he looked like man, I should be in Cancun right fucking now.
Yeah.
Why am I here? That's what he looked
man.
like, man. Like, hey, he took a deep breath, like, well, I'm just like, yeah.
Man, listen.
When he took that deep breath, man, I was like, yeah, this game five, this game five might get out of hand, pal.
For real.
Yep. Real quick.
But all he got to do, and see, just like you said, Demond, what I'm trying to figure out for any coach here in Atlanta, you know the team gonna pay the fine. You know the team gonna pay the fine if you act the fool, throw a chair out there on the floor, some of that nature. You know the team gonna pay a fine. Why the hell don't you do that? Why can't y'all do that?
Hey, man.
Now, do you need me to come down there and act the fool? Because see, look, all of this stuff about them talking about Atlanta a transient city, Atlanta don't back the team or whatever. You couldn't tell it by the way that they were hollering down there last night.
Right.
Them people was up in there, and they was up in that game last night. Okay, I need that same type of fire and grit and determination out of your punk ass. Every last one of them, from the coach all the way down. And if somebody need to be tossed out the game, toss their ass out and give them something to toss about too.
I just hope we don't get blown out tomorrow, man.
Oh no, hey, listen, man. The refs gonna put us out of our misery after this game, bro.
Yeah, they got a game plan.
Hey, the NBA just did it, man. They did. They said we don't need the Hawks. They go compete.
Boy, it's all over but the crying at this point, man. Granted, I still got a little bit of faith, but from what I saw from that last game, it really just goes to show there is nothing more important to the NBA than NBA politics, in my opinion, man. I'm telling you, bro, I truly believe there are just certain players, certain teams that they want to showcase, man. And it's sad to say we ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Wait. Quick question.
Yeah.
Boston had 40 defensive rebounds.
Did they have 40 defensive
They killed us
rebounds?
on the boards, man. Yeah.
They had 40?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they only had 9.
No.
They had 9 offensive. Didn't they have 49 total?
We were
What's
missing.
up?
Hey, I just needed to hop on quick. Say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. Cause I'm gonna go finish eating. I want to say fuck the Rockets, fuck Wrestler, fuck Landry Fields, super duper fuck Kyle Korver. I ain't gonna get mad at Quinn for being available, but fuck Quinn too. I'm mad, and that's all I need to say for tonight. I'm gonna finish watching this game.
All the people watching in the chat, that's a true Atlanta fan right there, y'all.
That's what I was gonna say. Spoken like a true hot fan.
Fuck all of them. How you let eBay go? I'm when I saw that shit, I was so pissed off today, but everybody, I'm gonna run through it again.
I think
Fuck the Rockets,
y'all seen him in this.
fuck Wrestler, fuck Landry Fields, super duper fuck, because Kyle Korver the one who got him the most. Kyle Korver, fire his ass immediately, and fuck Quinn for being available.
Man,
they ain't want to.
You saying fuck Kyle Korver because nobody can shoot?
They ain't want to get
Oh,
in
y'all was talking
it.
about that. Y'all saw that the announcer said it was only basket interference if the ref called it right when they showed it on replay.
Oh shit!
Man, come
I
on.
mean,
I'm saying, how the announcers in on this shit?
That was
Bro.
Wait,
that was on TNT because I didn't hear
Yeah,
Bob and
it was on
I didn't hear
TNT.
Bob say nothing.
It was TNT.
okay.
Yeah,
What you got,
See,
Mike?
yeah.
What's
See
up?
that's a national feed. That's not. See, I was watching Bob Rathman because of the fact that they were 12 seconds ahead of TNT. Because during the watch along yesterday, some of us were ahead of others.
Yeah,
Right.
I was. I was ahead.
Yeah, but when they came back from commercial and they showed it on replay, they showed the net all in his hands, and the dude said, they might have got away with one. It's only basket interference if they call it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well,
oh
man,
shit.
I actually missed.
That's
stuff
I
like that.
actually missed that. But
I go up to the
that's some
broadcast booth
BS.
with a
I
2x4.
think yeah, Quinn should have been upset with that though. But I was about to say though, but other than that though, man, I'm kind of on the opposite side, or probably stand alone in my thoughts of the game, man. You know, I really don't necessarily think the rest was necessarily an issue outside of something like that. But as far as the game itself, I feel like the Hawks didn't, like the Celtics set they did a better job of like setting the tone of the game. You know what I'm saying? And like in a nutshell, whenever you play soft and dumb, the whistle don't necessarily favor you. You know, I mean that's just kind of like how things go. A lot of times, and which is we got the whistle to favor us at times because when they set screens, a lot of times our guys, for some dumb reason, it's a combination of two things. Going under is just like soft and dumb. It's like going under a screen against the Celtics when all of them pull up threes. You know, it's like you can't do that. You got to be attached to guys and be physical and be smart in that time. Like they doing it under Tatum. You know what I'm saying? On Tatum and stuff like that. When you do it, you kind of more so force the ref to call the moving screen and things of that nature when you're fighting over the screens on a consistent basis, you know. And like with Trey, I mean, I get it. I really do. I mean, it's unfortunate us, but that's why I said going into like game 3 and it kind of reverted back to him. It's like we can't afford his dribble drives against their perimeter defenders in a sense. You know, like his drives have to come against, like, say, Al or something like that. Really, it's almost the only person I can kind of pick or whatever, where he can kind of get a clear full lane to the bucket. Because I mean, it's weird to say or whatever, but like he's small, like he little. It's like the bigger you are to an extent, or the bigger guys and stuff like that, because they're going and they're going to the goal and they have the ability to go to the goal to go through things or whatever. It's like the whistle you get the whistle a little bit more from that versus like with Trey, he doesn't have the ability, and DJ too or whatever. They don't have the ability to go through anything. You know, it's like just like any type of contact can send them flying, and then it's like as a human ref or whatever, he was like, psh, I mean, they just there to an extent or whatever. I mean, that's why Trey does a lot of things he does. But like, I mean, Trey get to the free throw a lot, like he does. He get to the line a lot. I mean, he always lead the team a lot. I mean, he's not gonna get 30 free throws a game though. Like that ain't gonna happen.
My counter to that though is yeah, that is true. However, in this particular game, especially the one yesterday, you don't think it was kind of funny that every time the Hawks went on the run, it was always some type of crazy, ridiculous foul, and you can't say the refs called the same thing on both ends.
It changed the momentum. It changed the momentum.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It was stopping things. You correct. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to hop off. I'll be back.
But my focus.
That's what I was gonna say with the Hawks. That's where the detriment comes in because the refs shut down the momentum.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
that's the thing. That's the wrong thing to focus on. Like if you be real about it. We were down by 10 at an arm's length the entire game. Why? because we started out and gave the number 2 seed, a team that just went to the finals. We're down 2-1. They got a mission, and we give them like a 20-point head start. So you do that to yourself to an extent as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at like you can't control the refs whatsoever, man. And the
But
thing
they
is, I wish the guys, you know what I'm
so
saying, other
Mike,
players in the league they do it too. It's not just our guys. We just ain't put the Celtics in that situation though. But like, man, you gotta play and keep playing strong, like despite all of that. It's like NBA guys haven't played without a ref enough to be conditioned to not look for a call. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, and just for me, that is lame. Like, bro, keep playing ball. Go down to the other end. Get physical. Box the hell out of somebody. Make sure you basically, I mean, yeah, you just being physical in every aspect that you can within the
Well,
game, and you keep doing that. I
well,
mean,
see, the
that's
thing
just all really
is,
I gotta say.
but the game has changed though, Mike. You can't be too physical, or it's gonna be
Yeah, you
it's
can't, bro.
but even
But
when
the
we,
Celtics was being physical though.
but
The
see
Celtics were
that
being physical.
see,
We were the most
Because they
we were
weren't
the
calling
more
it on the
physical team
Celtics.
in Game
but
3
they what
because we
that's what I
out
was saying.
rebounded them.
But
Boston
you
adjusted in the small things. They tightened up their defense and they made sure they rebounded, and therefore they beat us. We
well
score points. We ain't defend. We came out lazy, y'all. We came out like it's a meaningful game in the season, not as if it was two. We down in the playoffs against the number 2 seed. Like, is nobody gonna look at that? How lackadaisical they came out?
Mike, yeah, we was down, but
No, and nobody's not disagreeing with you with
but
that.
but
But
we got momentum, Mike, and we got the game within the 3 points. It shouldn't make no sense how Boston went up 12 points just that fast though. Like it's been fouls that were all like
But the thing is,
fouls
though,
on us that were called.
I
It was
can make
crazy.
And
sense
you
of
just
it
saying the
watching the
same thing
game.
like any sports
I
commentator would say.
I
I don't
understand
think
what
you
you're
have
saying, but they can't let a
a
lack
unique
of a
opinion.
call pause them. They can't let a lack of a call pause them. So
Yeah,
when
I
I'm watching the
that
game,
though.
I can see how it happened because you sitting there whining about a call, your moment of pausing, and now you throwing off the balance and the shift of the game or whatever, and they headed that way. You got to value it. I've said it before going into the game. Even when we're dribble driving, those are crucial things because if we don't succeed, it's a turnover. And that counts into you trying to look for a call and then responding to the fact that you don't get it. Soon as you don't get it and that ball out your hand or whatever, bro, you should be trying to get a rebound, boxing somebody out, or running back to try and stop somebody. It should be no moment of stopping, putting your hands up, looking at the ref and whining. That's where it gets up to being 12 and it keep ballooning because you still thinking about the ref. Obviously, DJ was because he got mad at the end of the game. Like, give me that at the moment in the game within your play. Like, that's all I'm saying or whatever. And then sometimes that's the way a coach probably would see the game. And I mean, I ain't disagreeing about grabbing the net type crap or whatever. Like, yeah, a coach can get a tech now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about as far as like just calling out the refs in the media like to an extreme thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Well,
necessarily see that was necessarily the case at this point.
like I said
But,
yesterday and been saying all year long, we were big, and to your point, Mike, you're right. We came out lethargic, we came out weak, we came out sorry, we came out slow, just like we used to do last time we were in the playoffs going against Milwaukee. Okay, we having to dig out of a 20-point doggone hole before we can even get started. And it was thanks to Milwaukee or Philadelphia or New York not closing the deal out. Be able to slip back in the game, but we have to scuffle like hell to get back in the doggone game in order to win it. Sometimes we could, sometimes we couldn't. The problem I have with the referees is the fact that when you try to do that, you take the opportunities away. Just like that situation where Capella was about to dunk, this man pulls down on the doggone basket and makes it where he uses the basket to help him jump up and block the shot. Otherwise, he wouldn't have blocked Capella's layup. You know,
yeah,
you
that
don't
should have
call it.
that should have
That's
been
2
a
points that's gone to them. Then
that
Keith
should have been a
Smart,
situation.
Smart goes across half court, obvious backcourt violation. You call a foul on Trae Young. That's supposed to be an our ball. That's another possession we could have had.
And like I said before, man, when refs call games like that, man, you have to understand that is dangerous, dude, for both sides of the floor. Because let me tell you, man, when you are in the heat of battle like that, and you're doing everything you can to win, and you feel like you're being undermined, because bro, it got to a point where Boston was literally pushing the envelope. Let's just see what we can get away with tonight. Demar, you muted.
I mean, but why?
And what about the play where Smart had the ball at half court and Bogey was on him, and then he just pushed Bogey?
He literally pushed him.
He literally just pushed him.
Everybody stopped.
And to your point,
everybody
Mike,
stopped except the referees.
Hey, he just pushed him, man.
And then another
Mike, to your point, yes, we do a lot of doggone whining. What did I say? Do stop whining and start knocking these suckers out, running them over, doing whatever it is. If you let them get away with it, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get away with it. Knock them on the floor, push them, and then when the referee start calling it, hey, you better give me the same thing you giving him, or it's gonna be more the same. I can show you what a real foul is, because this is Eastern Conference basketball. This right here is Eastern Conference basketball. It's nowhere near what it used to be back in the 70s and 80s. Okay, but it's still Eastern Conference basketball, and Boston is still doing the same things they were doing back then to get away.
And here's the thing, man. The refs were not allowing the Hawks to be physical with Boston.
You can't. And you know what, RJ? I said that.
Yeah.
I said you can only get as physical as the refs allow you
right.
to.
The refs did not allow the Hawks
but
to be
the refs
physical.
The refs not grabbing you though. The refs not going on the court, RJ, and grabbing them and saying, hey, don't. It's ways to be physical within the game, within your play. It really is. You know what I'm saying? That's being aggressive.
When they get physical, the refs stop them.
That's what I'm saying. They dictate the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you could come down. I can come down for a layup, and you could foul me and everything. Like give me contact in the air, and bump me all off my layup, and the ref call a foul. But when I do it and go straight up, or whatever, it's a foul for you.
I want to thank DeJounte Murray for his sacrifice. Game 5.
I'm trying to tell y'all how to be physical within the game, though. Like I'm trying to explain. Like, all right, to be physical within the game, to get people back to doing stuff and everything, man, bro. As soon as that ball go into the air, this is the number one way. As soon as that ball is into the air, bro, you find a body and you make contact. That is legal within the game. You make sure that they feel you each and every single time. How often can you say that you see our guys when ball is in the air, making sure they putting a body on somebody? Are they doing something simple as that? Another thing too is consistently fighting over screens. Not just all the time the soft handing people over. Like we be handing guys over to the next guy like a full 2-3 feet away from the pick.
I can
like it just it's just an overall softness. Like I don't know what to say. Guys, like I mean, you see those things, those little things.
Hey, yo,
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Hey, it was one possession where the Celtics brought it down and Trae and Hunter. They tried to do a switch. And Trae just stood there like he didn't know what he was
talking about.
Y'all remember that play? Like, hey, he just stood there like this, like.
Was it like a free throw line, right? It was like
Buddy just rolled and got it easy.
Yeah, got a layup.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, Demond, let's keep it real. But then you're gonna be whining on the other end. So I'm like, bro, it's a full game of basketball, man. Can y'all please play the entire game of basketball for me? Like, come on, guys. Like,
Mike, listen,
but
we need all the fucking help we can get. Okay,
I know, man.
That's why I'm on every. Listen, the Celtics don't need the refs to beat us, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
No.
They don't need the Celtics to beat us.
They
And I
needed
said
them
that-
yesterday. They
but you
needed
know
them
what, man?
yesterday.
You know what? You know what I realized? And
They needed them yesterday.
listen, man, 92-90 game said this shit, and I thought it was fucked up, but it was true. Like, we actually gave them like our best shot yesterday. You
We
had
did.
Murray with
No.
listen, Don, you had Trey with 35 and like 10.
What?
Murray
15.
with 25. Yeah, 30.
15.
Murray with
Hey,
25.
Nobody on the bench had double figures.
Hunter with what? 27.
Yeah, like 23, 23,
Bro,
24.
and we were still down double digit. We still lost.
We lost
We
by
lost.
like
How Bogey fouled
Nobody
out,
on the
though. I ain't
bench
gonna
scored
lie.
in
When he
double
fouled
figures,
out, I was
Lamar.
like, huh?
fouled out.
Bro, Bogey found out because they was
Bogey
giving us
averages
bogus calls,
15.
bro. Like they gave him. You know what, man?
Hey,
Look
but
at,
no, but real talk though, the one he
salute
got on
to
Al
Collins.
Horford, I think that fouled him out though. That's an automatic foul though, bro. Whenever you like face guarding in a sense someone, and you trying to box them out like you're face to face to them, like bro, that's the automatic whistle, man. I'm like, dang, Bogey, he do
The
slick got you in
but
the
the
head,
refs,
bro. They
the
always
refs
call
doing
that
this,
though.
but the refs are
Face
just
the
doing
wrong way, bro.
us dirty, bro. They're doing us dirty.
Hey, but you know what though, DeMar?
I can't get over. I just can't get over that Tatum grabbing the net. Like,
Bro. Hey,
I
Mike.
can't get over that. Like, I
crazy
never
is that
seen
I missed
something
it.
that
Hold on. Hey, Mike.
blatant.
Now be for real, bro. If you're coaching kids, man, and you see somebody do that to your kids, man, as a coach, bro, you gotta be hot, man.
I'm gonna go crazy.
I
I
would
ain't
go,
gonna trip.
boy. I would have went ham.
No,
Let
I
me
agree.
say,
I would've
bro.
went crazy.
Listen,
An
the game
NBA
was
game
stopped
in
for
the
a good
playoffs.
20 minutes before play started back. Cause y'all gonna have to explain that to me. That was crazy. But I do agree with you, man. There are certain things the Hawks do need to get better at, man. I do think we are missing some
most
toughness.
definitely.
We are definitely missing toughness.
My bad. Thanks,
We are
bro.
missing shooting.
I was gonna tell him to bring a solo thing. Did y'all hear that? I think Solo Man said in the comment, he said it's I think what Snyder, I guess, was mic'd up in the huddle in the first quarter. And he was telling them that Boston was playing more physical and playing with more effort, than us or whatever. And I mean, I feel like that's what happened. Like it sucks, but like every game we've been behind. Like we were behind in game 3 and we came back. We just came back earlier, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. Like Boston went on their little run to push ahead of us. But like we can't afford for Boston to take off on these runs and stuff like that on us. And early in us getting behind. Like we can't do that. They have to play them to where you're keeping pace throughout the game at least. You know what I'm saying? Not know you having to fight back type situation. Like I said, they did it game 3. They did it earlier, huh?
Game 5 gonna be a motherfucker tomorrow, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, me being crazy and stuff like that, I think they can pull it out, but they have to play extremely smart, extremely physical, and like hustle their tail off. If they can do that for 4 quarters, they can pull something out. But
they're not winning this.
Like we don't. We
I mean,
barely.
I understand.
They'll play an extreme smart.
Aaron Holiday is gonna have a big game.
Much to ask for.
I think
Well, you said
Aaron
who? Holiday.
I think Aaron Holiday would. I think he'll really lead.
He ain't got nothing to lose.
Hey, I guess we'll get to see AJ Griffin in the playoffs now, right? We get to see a little AJ Griffin.
Bruh, he should have been playing. I don't know why he
shot.
hasn't playing.
Yeah, he should have been playing. I think so.
He should have been playing.
Hey, would it be crazy if John Collins went for like 30 and 10?
Shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. You get out of here. Yeah, like 2-3 games ago.
You know what's fucked up, man? Listen. I ain't been a Hawk fan who like John Collins yet, bro. Every time you say his name, man, fans be upset like a motherfucker, dog.
Man, let me tell you something, man. You know what a great night is for John Collins? 13 points and 5 rebounds. That's a great night for John Collins. 13 points and 5 rebounds with his.
Hey, RJ, remember that night? Hey, remember that night you came up here? You called him a B. You was like,
bro, I can't stand it. Let me tell y'all something, bro. When you let your teammate hit the floor like that and you don't even stand up for him, bro, I have no respect for you as a man after that, bro. That's
messed
supposed
up.
to be. I mean, listen, man.
Hey,
y'all
RJ
ain't
was
brothers,
mad as shit, bro.
I can't stand stuff like that, man. Can you imagine being on the battlefield with somebody and they'll let you get got and then go help the other folk, bro? Get your somebody. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what Trey's like in the locker room. If I was Trey, I'd be like, bro, I ain't got no respect for you at all. Like, I don't respect anything about you. I don't respect your hairline. I don't respect your clothes, your shoes.
I'm about to say, can I tell y'all? I'll tell y'all how we can win the game tomorrow.
Go ahead.
This
Let me
is
hear
how
this
we
shit.
win the
Right, so let me. This shit ain't finna happen, but I'm gonna listen though. What's good?
But I mean, it's up to Quinn. Quinn can't be stubborn. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know Trey does what he do, whatever. You got to mix things in though. But Trey, it'd be a lot of heavy, you know, top pick and roll, Clint or whoever Al Horford's guarding. Allow Trey to try and attack him downhill on the switch. But outside of that, though, I give a lot of focus of some mid range post ups or just some block post ups or won't necessarily post ups, thing like 15 feet down in a sense or whatever from baseline. And give Dre and JC touches. Try and get them mismatches as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Dre and JC work their little mid range shots, they little mid range quick turnarounds as much as possible, man. And playing off of that. That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
How could we play post up game if they can't even do post up moves?
They can't even dribble.
What it is that they can do one. They can do one in a sense, and that's just basically having their back. They have to get their position, and that's a turnaround mid range shot. That's what they both can do. Turn around. Now I don't need them fading away. I need them turn around, go straight up and down, strong. The key is to get them to mismatch as much as possible.
Yeah.
Try and work Derek White and Smart onto them. Not necessarily Tatum. Get Tatum off him. He being the longer player. I'm just saying you got to play to their strength. That's what they strong in. I mean, one mid range shot in DJ.
Mike, man, this is just me, man. It ain't even a bet, bro.
Yeah, y'all like Snyder. See, that's why I need to be the coach. I need to be the coach because I ain't defeated. Snyder defeated. Y'all defeated. DeMond defeated. Y'all
I think we could pull it off.
No, listen. I agree with you. I agree with you on that aspect.
But
bro, let me tell you something.
We done seen JC post up.
None of that shit about to happen
against the goal.
You know what's about to happen tomorrow?
He's fading away against point guard.
Breeze bricks. That's what's finna happen tomorrow. We gonna miss these three. You gonna have John Collins gonna give us about 13 points.
No, he's not, bro.
I might start Aaron Holiday too. I might start Aaron Holiday too. Leave Bogey on the bench. Start Aaron Holiday.
Mike, I agree with you though. I agree with you on the
let Aaron Holiday guard the point of attack. Like you got to do something different. Let Aaron Holiday guard the point of attack. He will set the tone as being physical and making sure he's fighting over stuff. And I guarantee you won't see no easy dribble drives on those switches and stuff like that from Brogdon to Marcus Smart. I promise you won't see it.
Guess who's starting tomorrow, Mike?
Man, the Bogey start. I'm gonna be upset, bro.
You know Bogey. We know Bogey start.
I mean, you can try and work it, but
man, hey, look, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny that I learned about this season? That some of us we've all done this shit. Hey, we come up with these all these ideas and shit, right? And you know, we be like, you know what? If he do this and he do that, and they come out and do the same fucking shit, bro. And we be mad as shit.
Like, bro,
I used to be like, you know what? If Trey and Murray do this and do that, and it'd be the exact same shit they just keep on doing.
Yeah.
If Snyder does what I say, y'all gonna be hitting me up talking about, dang, Mike.
But he ain't gonna do it, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Mike, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Hey, Mike. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. If we come out here and win this game the way you said, bro, I would cash app you $80. I swear for God. That's how much I want the Hawks to win this game, bro. If you win this game, I want your cash app because I'm gonna send you $80 cash
Well,
app.
you ain't got to worry about that because that ain't happening. Bogey gonna start. They gonna shoot these threes. We gonna sit here and wonder why he only played Jalen Johnson 5 minutes.
And we gonna watch John Collins score 13 points.
John will give us 13.
He ain't gonna give us 13, man. He gonna give us like 8 points and 4 rebounds.
Nah, don't say that, man. I don't say that.
20 minutes.
Bro, I've been trying to tell y'all, John Collins' problem is the same thing with Hunter. They can't dribble the basketball. They need to learn how to dribble the basketball.
You know, that was something
they can't dribble.
You know what else funny? Hey, John Collins be shooting that three with confidence too, don't
he? He do.
No hesitation. As soon as he get it.
That's what
I like it though, but
shoot your shot, shoot it.
Hey, when he shoot that shit, hey, I be thinking it's going in.
Me too.
Hey, that one.
I like it though. Shoot it.
That 1-3 John took. I thought that shit was going in. That shit hit the side of the back brick. Side of the rim. I was like, oh my God.
We gotta shoot with confidence though. I mean, it sounds simple, but I mean you do.
No, I'm saying though, if you just looked at his form when he shoot the ball, right? You would think like he's a fucking like a 45% 3-point, like he an elite 3-point. Like his form is on point.
He had 40% before the season.
He had you thinking that shit going in, bro. I be fooled every time he shoot. I be fooled. I be like, oh, that's nice.
Oh God, that ain't nothing but net.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just his
I
fingers.
feel bad for John though, man. Hey, we be on his ass.
Jacked up his shooting, bro.
Hey man, listen,
man.
Hey, show me a Hawks fan that.
I'm telling you, man, Quinn, bro. Listen.
Me, RJ. Okay, they ain't. I thought I was
Oh, he froze up. RJ will come back.
Come back.
Is that game tomorrow?
Hey, watch. I'm telling you, bro. If you watch that video, man, Quinn looked like he already quit, bro. Quinn done quit.
Yeah,
I bet you know what? I bet Quinn. I bet he be going home. I bet he be like, man, I could have been in Cancun, but I'm fucking with these fucking.
What's Quinn? Man, what's Quinn email, man? I need to send him the game plan.
Man.
What's his Twitter?
I don't know. You probably can hit up his plug probably out there in Decatur. You know, John said he on that candy.
He said he on that candy.
John said he on that candy. That's what John said. That's why he be so fried up. Like
he do a line of coke, man.
I try to tell y'all.
Quinn just say he sound defeated, bro. I was like, man, if that was my coach, I'd be like, man, nigga, don't even come to the game, bro. Stay home. Stay home, bro. He's like, well, you know, he was like, we're gonna try our best, and
we just gotta make an adjustment, pretty much. We gotta work with what we got. We ain't got no choice.
I mean, they gotta make adjustments. But yeah,
Quinn could have been sitting on the beach in Cancun right now. He fucking with the Hawks, man. I know he mad to the motherfucker.
I know Quinn mad at the right now. Man, we had a good offensive game from Dre, and we blew it.
I don't
and Trey balled though, man.
Yeah, we threw a legit shot at themselves yesterday, but you know,
did, man.
They just didn't start right, bro. But I'm telling you, after seeing that entire game, y'all, minus the refs and stuff, come on, y'all. If them boys started from that tip,
for sure.
But we had a chance to
for sure.
We probably win by 10 or something like that, and they ready to go home, huh?
When Hunter made that dunk and the crowd got all into it, bro, that was our momentum changer right there. And then it got killed by some dumbass calls.
They got keep hooping, man. Hey, man, the dudes suck though, man. But like I said, I was disappointed at start, bro. I'm sitting at the bar, bro. I'm just like, what? These niggas really starting like this, bro? Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
it just makes you feel like one of those one of those season games. You feel me? Like, you know, like
Well,
when
I
they
missed
just
the
gotta.
whole first quarter because I was working,
Oh,
so I
But
missed the whole first quarter.
you ain't missed none. You should
But
have
they
just
was
stayed.
in it the whole game, all the way up to the half. Even though they was down by 10, they was still in it.
Yeah,
That's why I was
about
like
that.
still hyped.
You should have
Yeah,
worked some
about the half.
overtime, D-Rock. You ain't missed none.
But
Man,
getting
I
to the
was
third.
outdoors last week trying to make some money, man, and I was like, nah, let me hurry get home and watch this game.
Next time, make your money, bro. Don't come. Don't.
He
Just go on, we
said I
talk
be
about.
telling her to go somewhere and watch it. I'm like,
Third-
man, I spent this
There we
money
go.
watching y'all.
That's
Mm-mm.
the third quarter. That's when we started the fight. We got it down to 3, and then we got back up to 7, and got it down to 5, and back up to 7, down to 2, then
We did.
7.
We needed to. We won the third quarter. I remember telling my homie or whatever. I was like, bro, we need to win this third quarter. We won it or whatever. And I was like, all right, bet we gonna win this fourth quarter. That's what I was thinking we was gonna do it though. But like, I mean, they did in the sense they needed to do, minus the start. Like they just didn't need to start the way they did, bro. Like then we
Bro,
got
why,
down
Yeah.
like
why,
20 in the first. Then
why he only play? Why he only played JJ 5 minutes though? That's this.
because we probably
Oh.
got down like that. That's
I-
probably why or whatever. I don't know, man. And then I kind of feel like he didn't call a timeout. Me personally, I would have used up all my timeouts to prevent us going down and starting 20. Like, no, I would have been slapping things like, bro, like, what the hell wrong with y'all? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, really make sure y'all get the message that y'all starting horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no way they get more than 5-point lead before I'm guaranteeing that, we finna get a bucket or something like that. And then if not or whatever, and they scored again, I'm calling another timeout. Because, like, no, y'all fools, this is something that we can't afford. Like, yeah, man, we couldn't afford that, man. And that was disappointing, man. So if I get on Quinn about anything, y'all remind me. I can't recall exactly, but I feel like he ain't really called no timeout. And he just kind of let that jump balloon.
But you gotta use them tomorrow, cause shit, hope them
Yeah.
boys, bro. It's
That-
like the
that
Celtics
garbage-
just don't miss threes, dog. That's what it seems. Sometimes they feel like they will not, like they're just at practice.
Yeah, bro. I be like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was at the game 3 or whatever, I was sitting there, I was like, hey, they can shoot. I'm like, we can't. Like, I'm sitting there. Because when you at the game, bro, like, you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. When you actually there, you be like, dang, the court is like a regular court. When you be looking at it on TV or whatever, it be looking like a lot bigger. So you're looking at it, I was like, but I don't know why none of y'all missing. Y'all all suck. Y'all really should make this every single time. Y'all professional players. But when they
they got half court sets to get their shooters open though. You know, we don't run that good of a half court set to get our. They running off ball teams and flares.
Is it sets though? Is it really sets or just players making decisions because somebody came and set a pick?
It's sets too though. They run.
It's probably in between.
They core sets to get their players open.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next thing I wanted to
in
say
between.
though, Greg,
We
is that okay? Like I tell Matt and everything. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just kind of, I guess going into it a little bit. But same thing I tell Matt or whatever. All right, sets, whatever you want to call it. Me, it's just somebody coming to set a pick, and they making decisions based upon that player making a pick. They read it. Yeah, people used to get mad at Nate because he would say we run actions and stuff. Me personally, or whatever, that's in a sense all it really is. Because basketball not football, you know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily running plays per se or whatever. They might start at different. That might be the set part where they starting at, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm about to say though is that Al Horford, whether y'all like the fact or not, like I agree, he be moving a lot of times. But when you have the reputation of being a solid screener, you slick and kind of get away with some things from time to time. You might get away with some things from time to time. I bring this up often or whatever. We don't know if we got sets. We can't necessarily blame. I was trying to say this with Nate, but even with Quinn, I don't think Quinn's system or whatever can get fully executed because we are horrible at setting screens. For any set, for any play to really basically work in basketball, it involves some type of screen at somewhere on the court, whether it's on the ball or off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you just kind of running amongst yourself. You might hit somebody with a little fake backdoor cut, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it involves a teammate kind of freeing up another teammate, and it's like we suck at that, bro. Like we horrible. They are horrible at it.
We can
and JC suck
like
at
some off
That's
ball
what
screen play though. We don't even
You say what?
run no off ball screen play though. We don't even run off ball
But that's what I'm
screen play.
saying, Greg. No, Greg. But that's what I'm saying. We're so poor at setting screens. You think we don't run them, but bro, if I swear to you, if I watch it with you, I point it out. I say that was supposed to be a pick. I
Yeah,
pointed out to you,
yeah.
that was
Watching
supposed to
it
be a pick.
like
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's how bad we are. That like you think that we don't do it. I used to see it with Nate. I swear to you, I used to see it with Nate. Somebody run into the area, but they don't do it. I was like, I promise you that was supposed to be a screen set, like it was supposed to be. But these boys just be
yeah,
going through the
they be
motions.
confused.
Hey, yo, White
Even
Mike,
I be
you saw
watching.
that you saw Murray suspended, right?
Hell yeah, I saw it. I ain't had no damn problem with it. I'm just gonna go and tell you my feelings on that shit. I mean, he just did what I felt, and I could only imagine how he feels. That was some bullshit last night.
Hell yeah, it was.
So I had no.
So do y'all
I mean,
think?
look.
So do y'all think it was the bump?
Yeah, because you can't touch a ref. That's all.
Yeah, he did. He definitely went into him like that and
No,
said
the
something and bumped him. But you know, my thing was, you know, if this would have been like game 1 or game 2, that's something different. But you know, we down 3-1 going back to Boston. More likely we gonna be done. But he just, you know, he was just like the rest of us, boiled over, man. That game was bullshit. I've watched a lot of damn NBA games. That damn game was getting called so bad. I don't know how everybody else didn't see it. So I got no problem with it. You know, give AJ a chance to play or something. I don't know. Give some other guys chances. But no, man, that's bullshit. I thought Quinn should have done it, to be totally honest with you. If I was Quinn, I'd have got a damn tech. 2 or 3 of them, I'd have been out of that game.
He don't do nothing, bro.
But you know, I think he's evaluating, man. He ain't got his players, like Mike said. He can't run his scheme. He don't have screen setters. He don't have the personnel to do what he wants to do. So, you know, I'm gonna cut him some slack and I won't give it. Now, don't get me wrong. We bring back this same damn crap cast of busters. I'm gonna have a damn problem next year. I'm gonna have a damn problem.
I mean, bro, you know what, bro? I don't even know. I don't even see a way this team gets drastically better next year. To be honest,
I was just going to say that.
I mean, you could do minor trades here and there, but I mean, what you really expect to get a return on Capella or John Collins? Your return will be very low. So, like I said, man.
I just expect him to find fits for what he needs. Like Mike said, guys that can set screens, guys that can play defense, guys that can hit threes. We ain't gonna get you right. We may not get any big superstars unless somebody gets disgruntled, but it's going to be better next year, even if you take certain people out of it because they can't do what he wants.
Yeah, it's a better fit.
I know you can't have.
I mean, but we need.
I can't believe we gave Collins 125 and gave Hunter 100 million. That's crazy. Then you still got to pay. You got to extend the Kongu next
at least.
Year. And then are we paying Bay or what?
That's it.
Bruh, oh my days.
Wait, how long is DeAndre Hunt contract?
You just signed a 4-year. What was it?
We gotta pay
4. 5?
Like 4-year 95. 4-year 95.
Jesus.
It was like 22, 23 million a year.
Jesus.
You got a problem moving Collins. I don't, you know, if you decide you want to move Hunter, you can move Hunter. Hunter could be moved if you wanted to move Hunter. I'm just saying. He defends. People are always looking for that size, that kind of. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I think he's an overrated defender. But there's going to be people that are looking for that. I think you could move Hunter. Mm-hmm. I think you could move Bogey if you wanted to. Collins, if you move Collins, you probably going to have to add some juice to it.
Move Capella too, please.
And Capella's, and you know, somebody would like Capella, just a team that needs rebounding, kind of like we were when we got him. I mean, there's somebody take
Capella something, but JC probably ain't gonna get Mo Harkless and Justin Holiday. No.
Well, you know, they built JC up. You know, when he was 2010, it was because he was pounding that shit inside and he was scoring inside turnaround. And then he developed that 3, which was supposed to be developing a 3 so he could do it. But then it turned into his primary damn game. And that, I mean, I'm like you, Damon. I think he could average, 15 to 20 if they played him right.
Bro, he literally runs to the 3-point line in the corner on the wing, and he just stands there like the whole possession, bro. Like, it's crazy how they turn him. We pay him $25 million average to just stand there. And like and listen, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but Collins is a company guy, man. Like, he not gonna go rogue and be like, man, let me get the ball where I feel comfortable. He's one of the guys who said, well, the coach told me stand here and shoot 3, so I'm gonna just shoot the 3, even though I'm shooting 21% from 3 in the series.
But that's stupid on both parts, though, man. It's stupid on JC and stupid on coaching, man. It's just stubborn, bro.
Like, he runs and stands there. I'm like, bro, really?
We ain't gotta know all these guys.
We watch the game, bro. It's so hilarious. Like, wing or the corner, nowhere else, bro. He rarely. The only time he gets in the paint is if it's like almost a break when he like the first one down there. If he not the first one down there, the way he gonna get a pass, he fades to the corner, to the wing 3.
You know what killed him? What killed him is when they brought Capella in here, and he quit getting pick and rolls, quit getting the lobs, quit getting the setup.
Yeah.
I'm ready, bro. I ain't lying. I'm ready to trade Capella. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean,
I told y'all who should have got rid of Capella.
Bro, last night, where was he at? 7 rebounds.
Jimmy Butler.
Go rogue sometimes. You go rogue sometimes, man.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler probably got that right now.
Jimmy Butler got 42.
Miami winning.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. Be getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, no, they down.
They down what
6.
now? They down 6 now?
They down 6, yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show, man, because my laptop about to die. I'm in the garage, so I don't feel like getting up.
When we play again?
We play tomorrow, so hey, we gonna do the watch along tomorrow night, man. But it's probably gonna be the last game of the season. So make sure y'all come tap into the watch along. Then y'all know we're gonna do the post game live, probably the last one of the season. Come tap in with us, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. You feel me? And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, family. Peace.
All right.